in just a few. So somebody already hit record. Awesome. So Garrett and Sylvia, our chief experience operator and our very own president. You guys, I just have to tell you, yesterday's diamond call, I don't remember who I text, but I know I texted a couple people and said, I think we need tissues because you guys had me in tears. You guys are just amazing. And we appreciate you more than you ever know. So thank you so much, both of you.
Well, first of all, thank you for the kind words and thank you for inviting us to be on here with you guys. This is what's fun because guys, you think about Becky and you think about Lisa and you think about everybody here, you can build this in the nooks and crannies of your day. You can do this on your phone. Mm-hmm. And guys, that means that we have something that's accessible to most people. You know, most of us have
moms,
yes.
to dads, to people who are busy. I love that.
And most of us probably feel like we're overcommitted. We want to do this flexibly. You know, while we're doing this as a live event on Zoom, most of what we do is on Facebook. A lot of what we do is on Facebook Messenger, and it gives people the opportunity to really have incredible flexibility around how we do this. So we're just going to share with you guys for maybe, 15, 20 minutes from Sylvia and I. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hear from Lisa and Becky. And it's just an opportunity. We want to share with you, give you some information so you just see something for yourself here, what just might make sense to you. So we're just going to share with you. And guys, we all know that the world has changed pretty fast. And, when you look back at it in the, over a 100-year period, the world changed over the Industrial Revolution. When you think about that, that's 100 years, the whole world changed. But then you think about that, things started speeding up. The internet changed everything in 25 years. Our phones, the way we see them today, changed everything over the last 10 years. But the pandemic, thankfully coming to an end here, it changed everything in just 1 year. In fact, in the first 3 years of the pandemic, we did more business online globally than we've done in the previous 10 years in terms of growth. That's incredible. What does that mean? It means people found their way to saying, doing things online is convenient. Not a lot of things we want to go back, but you know what? People do more banking online today, groceries. How many people said, you know what? I don't think I'm going to get out of the habit. It used to be Target had one run and it's done. Now it's one tap and it's done. You can just tap it on your phone.
That this morning.
Yeah, exactly. And you can do that. There are certain conveniences that happen. And we've seen the massive growth, with ours, whether it's Amazon or Netflix or Zoom, and people go, oh, I wish I got in on Zoom. And, when they first, before the pandemic. And well, we're talking about what if you could go from being an online consumer to being an online earner? Because I want you to know you can do this. Because if you have ever said to someone, where did you get this? Remember the start of the pandemic and someone said, well, how did you get those groceries delivered? Oh, I just downloaded the app. Guess what? You had directed someone and made money for Target or Walmart or somebody like that. So we understand our DoorDash because you shared with someone what they can do. And what we did was we started off a category called Happy Coffee. We're the original and the number one. So why do we start off with coffee? Well, first of all, Sylvia goes,
it's coffee.
It's coffee.
It's coffee.
I get that. It's coffee.
I mean, people drink coffee. I mean, I think about, not everybody does, but most people do. The first thing they're thinking about is they get out of bed in the morning and like, I love that cup. Like, look at that picture there of the steam rising and that smell. And you just like, oh yeah, I'd love to wake up with that. 400 million cups before noon. That's just in the United States. So it's absolutely something that's already part of your day, a welcome part of your day.
Yes, without a doubt. And, we create an alternative that's great tasting, less expensive than a drip cup of coffee. You can feel it in minutes. People, what do you feel? Not just caffeine. You feel happy, you feel productive energy. People feel healthier. Go, how can I feel healthier? It's got antioxidants. People heard I need those. It's got adaptogens, things that potentially can help with circulation. People are losing weight. How could that be, you ask? Well, because it's got nootropics in there, and people find when they drink the nootropics in our coffee, they don't think about food. And when you think about food less, you tend to do.
Do you ever do stress eating? Who does stress eating? Come on. I know. I mean, all of us do, right? Sometimes, or unhappy eating, where you're just like you're thinking about something, you're not happy, or you're not, living your most joyful, best life. People eat in ways that are connected to mood. So when your mood is elevated and when you feel better, you do better.
And you know what? Our products don't treat, they don't cure, they don't mitigate, they don't prevent any diseases. People just try them and they fall in love with them because it's also more convenient. And they're going, I'm drinking coffee anyway. I got a budget for this anyway. And I could buy something that potentially has all these additional benefits that I can feel. Why wouldn't I want to do that? It's simple to share. It's a website or an app. It's fun. How fun is it? We also, what do we say to people? Like to go for coffee, like to go for a drink, just a cup of coffee with a friend. So it's a pretty simple thing that we're doing here.
I love that. And it's, you know, whether you're a coffee drinker or not, it doesn't matter because it's what's in the coffee. The coffee is just a delivery mechanism that people are really used to and they already are spending some money on. But we now have peach tea. We now have, you know, happy chocolate, happy chai. You got, you know, a happy shake, happy lemonade. There's so many different things that we have that really contribute to that happy, healthy lifestyle that is unlike anything else. I mean, you really got to try it to understand what we mean by that feeling. Because I didn't get it till I tried it either.
Yes.
I mean, I was just like, oh yeah, coffee sort of makes me happy. No, it's completely different. You'll probably hear a little bit from the people who are going to share here tonight just how different this is. And it is guaranteed. You know, we want you to be happy. It's something that, you know, there's no risk involved with it because it has that 100% happy guarantee. And I think you're happier when you're giving too. It's happy to me to know that when purchases are made of these products that we're generating automatically a donation to worthy charities that you get to choose every year.
So guys, it's craveable products. What does that mean? People going, I just love them. And you naturally want to share them. You know, you go to a great restaurant, what do you want to do? You tell people about it. You go to a great movie, what do you want to do is tell people about it. When you have a great cup of coffee and it gives you these surprising, amazing benefits, what do you want to do? Share about it. People start talking about these results. I can't believe it. I feel happier. I can't believe it. I'm losing weight. I can't believe that I'm managing my weight better. I can't believe it that I'm doing this. People really just want to share because they're just having incredible results with these products. It's something that everybody's really talking about.
It is, especially, it's so easy on social media to talk about what you are excited about and what you're, you know, craving and what's giving you great results. And it's translated into sales. Just our second year in business, we did over $135 million in sales. We are consistently rated a AAA rating on Business for Home, Direct Selling News, Social Selling News. We've won awards. We've been written up in magazines. But you might be saying, what does that mean to me? What it means is not only does the company do well, you do well, because that's what this is. This is something where you actually have a partnership where you get paid, you can earn from that ripple effect that you can create. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. In fact, over 65 million was paid out just that year in commissions. So people are enjoying that kind of success. Like we talked about, just like they kind of rave about and crave the products, they're also raving about the business. I mean, when you're sharing some of the things that are happening, when you know, are talking about that, whether it's online or in person, I mean, people notice. And people are talking about how their lives have changed. And, you know, it's something that people maybe who had no experience in doing anything like this, but they're like, hey, I could share something online. Hey, I could share something that I'm excited about with a friend. Hey, I could go for coffee.
And we'll share later on, just before the end, a little bit more about the numbers so you can really make a more informed decision, have a look at that. But a real question might be, well, why are people winning? I get the coffee piece of it. Well, it's also the ease at which you can share it. And I know you're going, how hard is it to talk about coffee? Very hard, particularly when you're having a result that you're, you know, enjoying. We make it even simpler because we have some additional tools that can help you with that as well. One of them is an app. So we know so many people are using apps today. You could send a sample to someone via the app. You could send a product video to someone via the app. You could send someone an opportunity to look at the fact that we have a business via the app. It's a great way for you to be able to build your business, and they can see, you know, some information that shares everything for them. They go, That looks interesting. What do you do? This is what I basically do. I connect people to this e-commerce website. I connect people to this community, let people watch these videos like the one that you're watching right now. It's a pretty simple process that we take people through in order to see the information that they want. And we call it relationship marketing. That's not a smart way to call it. You know what? Word of mouth marketing has been around forever. You know, sales and marketing talks about it's the most powerful form of marketing. But relationship marketing, and we're very aware of e-commerce, but it's now evolved to be what's called connection commerce. You go, can I do that? I want to tell you, you're already doing it. You know, ask yourself the question, over the last year, did you say to anyone if they asked you the question, by the way, you know, Becky, where did you get that? Oh, I bought it online. Where did you get it? Oh, let me send you a link. Let me send you a video. Let me show you how to get to the app. We've all done it for all kinds of other things. We're connecting people to something else. Why not connect it to our own website with products that we already love? And it's an opportunity for us to make money, not just to help someone else make money. And it's attracting the attention of some pretty powerful people, because this is a gentleman, Mr. Fai Chan, who's built companies that today do annually over $1 billion in profits. You may go, oh my gosh, another person like Jeff Bezos making it over $1 billion. Well, no, his goal is that he's become one of the largest investments in our parent company. And his goal is to help the Happy Co. do over $1 billion in sales globally. You say, well, why is that important to me? It's important because his goal is to also pay out $500 million in commissions on an annualized basis to people like you, and to make this accessible to you on your phone, and to make it actually global. In fact, to make that happen, we're expanding in the next few months all over Asia. We're going to be in Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, China, Singapore, Taiwan, Thailand, Malaysia, and the Philippines. And why are we doing that? Because we believe the whole world needs more happiness. In fact, we believe that the whole world deserves to be happy, that everybody deserves to be happy. And that's what we're sharing here. And that's what we're all doing here together.
In fact, we just opened up 21 countries in Europe. So that was last week. So we're really going on it. I mean, this is the perfect time if you're thinking about something like this. We're opening up countries. We are opening up, I mean, that was like a continent, 21 countries to new customers. And later on this month, we'll actually be opening it up also to enroll brand partners. So if you know somebody in those countries, it's the perfect time for you to be able to be thinking about something like this. Or you may not, that's okay. You may be going, well, how would I get started? Right here in my own backyard. How would I get started? Because I know people who love coffee, or I know people who could use a mood elevation, or I know people who want to be in business for themselves. They're actually like me.
Make more money, just a little more money coming into the household.
Exactly. Or they're just going, yeah, there's a little bit more a month at the end of the money.
Or I don't want to be caught again like it happened in the pandemic, not having a second income that you can do from home. Just more stability, I guess.
Completely. I mean, I know our adult kids, I mean, they work in the hospitality industry, one of them, the other in, you know, hair salon and beauty. And they were, I mean, very, I want to say severely impacted. They had months where they had no income. And there's a lot of people saying that right now. They're going, hey, never again do I want to be in that spot. I want to have a second income, just, you know, a buffer, a cushion there for our family. And I love that you can do this with a business that just costs $49 to get started. It's a business in a box. It's got all the websites. It's got a back office to track your progress, to track, you know, your commissions and things that come in. It's got the app that we showed you. It's got marketing materials. And you don't have employees. You don't have like this brick and mortar location to worry about. And, oh, I gotta, you know, make sure I make enough sales to make the rent on this. It's not like that. It's all online. It's just $49 to get started. So, but you could choose, you know, to say, hey, I would like to get started a little faster, because I can see that if I actually have samples of this stuff, so that I can go out there and share it, I could maybe sell it, or I could, you know, or I'm consuming it for myself. I would like to have some of these products, the most popular ones, to be able to do that with. And that's what the Happier Pack is all about, because it's a savings. I mean, don't we all love Costco and, you know, looking at ways to save by buying a little bit more? Well, with the Happier Pack, you actually have a savings. Again, it's just, you bundle some things together, and it is a retail value of $355 that you would just pay $250 for, and it gets you in business. It gets you really off to a great start.
Or it's a pretty simple proposition, like you just mentioned, Costco, you buy a little more, you make a little more savings.
True.
You kind of all get the concept. And this is the deeper discount pack. And you go, hey, my family is going to consume some of these products anyway. I want to get them at the best price for me and the family. If I'm going to sell them, I want to sell them with maximizable profit. When I'm going to share them, I want to share them at the best possible price. There's an opportunity here, and you can save $258, and it's all as conveniently put together for you in a pack with those savings, and they're single serving for the most part. That just makes it more economical and an easier way for you to get started. Because it's as simple as simple, sample. We know that works. And as I said, we don't make any claims about our products. We let people try it for themselves, and they're going, oh my gosh, I feel it. I love it. I can't believe a cup of coffee can do that for you, or whatever beverage it is that they love. I'm drinking it anyway. Why would I choose your one? It's more convenient, premium price, and gives me these benefits.
So say you just started doing the simple sample, and you're just kind of sharing and, just maybe posting something on Facebook about what you love. And you, all of a sudden you find that, again, we're looking at what you might earn, because I know as you're looking at, well, if I am considering, doing this, whether it's $49 or whatever it is, as a business, I want to know how I make money at this. This is important to me. I want to understand what these examples are all about. So let's say you got started with the Happier Pack. That was the $250 pack. That's not the biggest pack. That's not the big Costco pack, but it is, that middle pack. And that's probably where the most people would get started. Let's say you got 7 customers. Let's look at what would happen there. So imagine they're, starting getting, they're drinking their coffee, or they're drinking their, I don't know, peach tea or their chai or whatever it is. You were earning a commission every time that they purchase those products from you. So they would purchase them from your website typically, and you would earn a commission. With about 7 customers, now depending on what they order, your earnings would be about $300. That's for our most popular product order, which is called a Dose Duo. And you can ask the person who invited you here about what that is. But with that Dose Duo, again, and this is just like month 1. So your earnings there are about $300. And then with your Happier Pack, that was $250. But then month 2, month 3, month 4, I mean, as they continue to earn, it's kind of exciting that you would also continue to earn from those future monthly orders as well.
And you're not limited to 7. You can have as many customers as you want. Just want you to know, and just people just, that's just brilliant. They just share, and people are.
Yeah, they just kind of go along in their daily life, and they share, and more people go, oh, what are you drinking? Oh, why are you feeling so good? Oh, why did you lose weight? So it's just, this is one example. Let's look at a second example here with what if some of those customers said, hey, right here, I would love to make money. Can I make money? What do you do really? Oh, I got that sample from you. I get it. I get what you're doing here. Could I earn money like you do? And you enroll people who are actually brand partners like you are. And let's say they got started just like you did. They got started with that Happier Pack for $250. And let's say you had 3 customers, not 7, but 3. So 3 brand partners, 3 customers. That's about $500 in earnings. So again, you're in this example, and it's just an example, you're in profit, you're ready to build. And again, that's just month 1, that's, getting going. And then as it grows, or as people reorder, there are additional bonuses every month that are possible for you to earn. It's not just, well, it's a finder's fee, and then after month 1, you're done. No, every time they order, you're earning a commission or a bonus.
Yeah, because it's always a direct sales commission. When a sale happens, a commission gets paid. That's how this actually works, and when this ripple effect, and then it can just go further from there.
And the thing that's exciting to me, it goes beyond a direct sale. So it's a direct sale, but it's also a ripple effect. So it's as people tell people who tell people who tell people, and so on, up to 10 times, you can be earning a commission or bonus off of, when they order that product. So they're enjoying better health, or they're enjoying feeling better, feeling like a better parent, and just having a happier life, and you're earning that commission. So again, it's a ripple effect. If you think about throwing a stone in a pond and the water kind of ripples out, that's kind of the concept there that we're talking to you about. And hey, residual income is nothing more than, you might have heard that term before. It's just repeat income from repeat purchases and growth as it goes along for products that people enjoy and love and want to stick with.
And there's no perfect repeating pattern of growth. I mean, it is people. So it's just going to grow as it grows. And just want to share that with you. And there's no guarantee of income. It is a business. But you know, when people say, well, I want a little bit more information, here's one place you get some more information. You know, it is called the income disclosure statement. And it's not a guarantee of income. As I said, it's actually a historical look back at incomes that people like you have earned. In other words, people have got started, they successfully learned how to build a business. And you may well get, okay, they got successful. What have they done? And it shows you they got started. You may say, if I were able to make this type of income on a monthly basis, this would be of interest to me. And this gives you some insight into the type of business that they build, how many customers they had, how many distributors they had. In other words, there's a rank associated with that. And you can see that. You can see how long it took them. You know, you get some insights historically into what they did. You can, okay, that just helps me make a more informed decision about what it is that I want to do here. And we want you to get all the information that you need, because we believe that everybody deserves to be happy. I mean, get back with the person who invited you on here. If you haven't tried the products, try the products. Why? Again, as I said, because we believe that everybody deserves to be happy. If you've tried the products and it seems interesting to you, we believe you deserve to get all your questions answered. So get back with the person. You can see, you always have this twice a week to help you to build. You can meet people like, you know, Becky or, you know, Lisa, who are going to share their story here. You may want to hear other stories that you might more relate to. Again, these are people who've been successful. They're sharing, and see the type of support that's available so that you also can make an informed decision and potentially grow a business together here with all of us. So with that, I want to say thank you very much. Let me pass you back to Lisa and to Becky. They're going to share with you their story. So Becky and Lisa, I don't know which of you is going to go first, ladies. And I always go, because normally it's a lady and a man, I always go ladies first. But this way, it's two brilliant
Such a
ladies.
gentleman.
I know that. I want to be very respectful here because that's who we all are here. So thank you, and God bless you. And thank you for being on here together with us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Well, Becky, I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me on here. It's such a pleasure to be here. And thank you, Garrett and Sylvia. You guys are just absolutely wonderful and such a gift. My name is Becky Keranen. I'm from Walla Walla, Washington. My husband, Jimmy, and I joined this company last August. My father-in-law came to us and he was like, I found a new home. We're going to be joining this company. And I was like, I don't know what a Happy Co is. He said, have you heard of Happy Coffee? And I leaned in. Coffee is my love language. Coffee bean is my birthstone. Like, I am all about coffee. Anything coffee, give it to me, I'm in. And so as a family, we all jumped in. Both feet, we were in this, we were excited. And when Jimmy and I finally tried the products, I remember we drank them, we took the cup and the cap, and we went away and we're doing our thing and came back like 30 minutes later. And I was like, what in the world did I just take? Because that is amazing. I felt so good. I had so much energy. We just gotten home from a trip and I was like, should we go clean the garage now? Like, what are we doing here? And he said to me, I feel like I just got a big hug. And right there, I was sold on this company. The magic in that cup, because I don't know how your 2020 went, but ours took us to our knees with the whole pandemic. We had all the feels, from the stress to all the things. And as a wife, watching your husband go through that and finding something that lifted his mood, it was incredible. There was light in his eyes again. The atmosphere in our home changed. The mood in our home changed. But more importantly, my mindset completely shifted. I was like, whoa, I'm excited about something again. I started implementing the lemonade and the Max Plus caps. And I was, I don't know if I mentioned, I have a 3-year-old at home and a 12-year-old. And so we are really nonstop. So that extra energy and that just solid, here we go, was amazing for me. I can't tell you. I felt like I was becoming a better person. I was becoming a better mom. I was becoming a better wife. And I was getting up and working out and spending time on me at 4 a.m. And I wasn't just getting up and working out, I was crushing it. And I was just feeling really excited. And along with that, I'm like, I'm feeling so good and so positive. I'm going to delete my social media because that's negative and that's toxic. And I don't need that in my life anymore. And I announced this to Jimmy one morning and he was just like, no, you're not. You're going to switch the narrative there. You're going to be that person that you need to hear from. You're going to be positive. You're going to be happy. You're here being happy all the time. Share that. Share your experience with your products, because I notoriously I would never share things like that. And I slowly but surely started doing that. And you guys, the response has been phenomenal. People stop me in the store. What is it you guys are doing? I notice a difference. Thank you for what you shared today. I needed to hear that. I get messages all the time on my Facebook, just simply stating, okay, I need to know. I need to know what you guys are doing, because I know you've been here and now you're here and it's such a difference and you're excited again. And I need to know what you're doing. So being able to be a walking billboard simply because we took a cup of coffee is incredible and it's powerful. And back to what Garrett and Sylvia said, we have fully embraced the motto that everybody just deserves to be happy. And we love doing that, giving people that vehicle. I don't know what they want. Are they looking for extra income? Maybe. We were. Are they looking for just like a little peace of mind and less stress? Maybe. But I just know that we have given them this vehicle that we have received, and it is such a blessing. So I'm forever indebted to Al for saying, you know what, guys, we're jumping onto this train, we're linking arms, and we're gonna go make a difference. So thank you, Lisa, for letting me share.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Becky, for agreeing to be on here with me tonight. You did amazing. And I love your story. When she said he felt like he just got a big hug, I thought that was so amazing. Again, you guys, my name is Lisa Yahn. I'm from Rochester, New York, and I've been here from the very beginning. Before the beginning, I was introduced to this company in October of 2017. It seems like forever ago now. And earlier that year, I had started my weight loss journey in about April of 2017. And I had lost about 20 pounds, was going to the gym, but I kind of plateaued. And right before I went to Dallas to learn about this opportunity, I had bought a size 12 pair of jeans. I had went from I think either a 14 or 16, can't really remember, somewhere in there. And like I said, I had plateaued. I was all in for the business. I didn't honestly know what the products were. I just was in because we were sharing happiness. We were teaming up with Sean Acor, who was the happiness guy. And I was all about that. And so when 2 weeks later came and a box arrived on my doorstep and it was coffee and a supplement, I was like, okay, I didn't drink coffee, you guys, ever. And I gave up caffeine earlier that year. But when in Rome, do what the Romans do. And I popped the cap, took the coffee, and I went off to the gym. And like Becky said, probably to this day, one of the best workouts I've ever had. And I started the product, I want to say it was the week of Thanksgiving. Fast forward about 4 weeks to my birthday, December 27th, I had dropped a whole pant size. You guys, I went from that size 12 to a 6, and I'm still maintained into a 6 right now. I was that girl that Sylvia was talking about, that, you know, food was her best friend. Alcohol was my best friend all the time. And, you know, my father passed away 8.5 years ago, suddenly of a heart attack. And, you know, my world was turned upside down. He was my family's everything. And so these products couldn't have come at a better time to help me on so many levels. And so not only that, you guys, was I able to I lost 55 pounds. I was able to keep it off during last year's craziness. But I've also, my goal, I'm a former hairstylist. I was a stylist of 25 years, and I was suffering from being behind that chair. My body ached, and the aches and pains. And I literally, my goal was always to retire from being a stylist by the time I was 45. And I was able to do that in June of 2018, literally less than 6 months after starting this business. So I tell everybody that I talk to, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, you got to have a side gig, and Happy Coffee is what it is for me, because it is making not only my personal dreams come true, but the people around me, and hearing stories like Becky's or Jermaine's or Belinda's and anybody who's on here. It's just truly, truly amazing. So you guys, the best story to be told is the one that's hasn't been told, and it might be yours. So get back to the person who invited you here tonight and let them know, are you all in? You want to become a partner, and you want to, be a part of the Happy Co and take this happy train across the country, across the world? Or B, you just want to buy the product and, experience the whole experience yourself? Or C, maybe you just want a little more information first before you make that final decision. Whatever it is, we're glad you're here, and thank you so much. And you guys, we'll see you Tuesday night. Thank you again. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Garrett and Sylvia.